Okay guys, I've got finally a little bit of time to work on this lister of mine. So I'm gonna see if I can get fire out of it. I get some tips from my last video. Mr. Dan O'Connor gave me some tips, as well as the other guy. So I want to try that out and see if I can get fire, because this machine has no fire. It will be a long video, but I will cut the boring parts. So I need to, firstly I want to check where is top dead center. Made some marks here. In the past, I think it's there. Yes, and this is top dead center. Just there. Okay, I can remove the chain, but what I've learned is if you release the bolts at the bottom here, you get a little bit of slack on the chain. It's easier to remove the chain, or otherwise I can just flip it off there. Yes, that works well, and there it is. Just put it at the place where I can find it. Maybe it's a good idea to do this as well. Make myself a mark there. And at the bottom, say there. So that I have an idea that my timing is right. Okay. Okay, chain. Okay, now I can remove it. Maybe I must pause this part. Okay, now we can remove this. Later. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've already worked on this magneto, but it was a few months ago, and there you can see it needs a clean up again, as well as these two plates must be, or three, one, two, three, must be very nice and clean. But firstly, let's look at the points. There's the points. It's still open and close, so I'll check for fire there. And as well, let's open up this part on top. See what's going on here. There's the inside. That plate, copper plate, must make good contact with the top there. And you can see I've put a brand new condenser in. I've got the old one here, but somebody in my problem solving efforts, somebody told me this is the old one I can use, or yeah, try Datsun 1200 or 1400 condenser, and I put it in, but no difference. So I believe there's nothing wrong with it. So what Mr. Dan O'Connor said, as far as I remember, what I must do is one of the things is wrap this coil with some electrical tape, which I'm gonna do now, and then I'll look and see that everything is clean. Maybe I must put back the old, because this one doesn't fit nice, so maybe I'll put back the old condenser, clean everything, look the magnets, see that it's not touching anywhere, and maybe we have some luck. Okay, so we will move now to the bench. Okay guys, my bench is today will be this Speed Queen. I bought a new one yesterday because this one, after 20 years, decided he had enough. But there's my bench, but it's on its way to the scrap, so I'll use it for a bench for the meantime. It will do the job. I hope I've got luck this time with this machine. Okay, I must remove that as well. That will be a little bit of an effort. Okay, this wire is removed. There's a condenser, and as far as I know, this must now come off. But there is, I think this must also go out. I don't think so. Oh. there's the coil. Let's just remember. Okay, so let's have a look at it. I don't know if you can see something that might be wrong, or it might leak. There's some black areas there. Maybe that's an indication of a leak. There's two holes as well. So I think that might, and it's also on the side here. So maybe this is the problem. Okay, let's see how the inside look. I've stripped it last time. You can see this part is still I've scraped it with some sandpaper, and you can see the magnets is still fairly strong. But you can look, it will go switch over there. So I think, and I can't hear any scraping or so I think that part is fine. Really, there's no scrape marks whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna leave this as is for now. Okay, this was what I've done now. I've wrapped it with electrical tape, except for the contact point there. So I hope this will help. So the next action is I will clean up all that plates, that spacers under the magneto, and take you from there. Maybe remove the points as well. Okay, gents, I've put it back. So now I'm gonna tighten this up. I've cleaned everywhere where I could. Okay. And I've got the old condenser here, so I'm put it back, because that other one does not make any difference. Okay, I think it's okay for the moment. Now, this part is not nice. It's really bad, but it's only for some fog and water. Let's put this back. Okay, I think we're going to test it now for fire out of the machine. Let me make the setup first. Look at this, gentlemen. I can't believe it. Look at the points. Can you see the spark? Let me set up the camera. Okay, look at the spark. I'm gonna take some sandpaper and clean the points and see if it's not even better. Okay, now I'm gonna put the plug on. I could never have spark on the points, so if I have spark now on the spark plug, my machine is on the go. I'm so excited. There's no spark. I've put the spark plug on the bench and on this screw on top, and there's no spark. So if this is also replaced with new one, so I believe the contact here inside is not good, so I'm going to check that now. Okay guys, I think I've got the problem, and that's good news. Just to show you, there's some continuity, and if I put the one point there, it must make contact with the coil, and the other one on the spark plug, the center part, there's nothing. Even there on the body, nowhere, there's no life, no contact between there and here. So I'll look for the problem. I believe it's inside here, where this wire make contact with this one. I'll do that and see what's happening. Okay, Houston, we've got contact. Just watch. Fantastic. So the problem was here. Inside the copper doesn't make contact with that screw anymore. So I'm going to put everything together and then we'll see if I've got a spark. Gents, I've got spark on the spark plug, and that is really a great moment for me. I'm not sure if you will be able to see it because it's light, but I can see it clearly. Maybe you can see. There is spark, definitely. So I'm gonna put everything together now, and then we will see if it, when this is on the motor, if I still got a spark on the spark plug. Gents, I've got for the first time since I've got this machine, I've got fire on the spark plug, and that's amazing. So I've just put it there. It's not secured, but I'm gonna turn the engine and you will be able, hopefully, to see the spark. It's not strong because it's just touching there on metal. So let's see. So I'm not sure if you could see it because I can't check on the camera, but what I'm gonna do now is, I'm so glad, can't tell you. And for Mr. Dan O'Connor, it worked wonderful what you said. I believe that isolation did the trick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour in some little fuel there and just see if there's at least some smoke. So the machine will become alive shortly. So I'll just get a little bit of fuel and then we'll see what it does. Okay guys, this is now or never, and I'm really scared. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squirt a little bit of fuel in. Like that. If the timing is right, it can be 180 degrees out. But if it's right, it's supposed to make at least some smoke. Right. Hold fast and hold tight. Nothing, I'll check the timing. Guys, the timing is out. I've taken the spark plug out and turned the flywheel, and I've seen when the compression, I feel it with my thumb, when the compression is on the top, the points is already opened at the bottom. So I'm going to tune that quickly. Okay guys, I've tuned the timing. I think it's more or less fine. See if you can see some smoke. I've put some fuel in, and but I know I need to clean the valves and everything still, but let's give it a try. What a day. 2 shots. Okay guys, I'm gonna take it from here till next time. Thank you very much for joining me. Once again, Dan O'Connor, for your help. That makes the machine will run shortly. Thank you very much.